Look up at the night sky. The moon seems like a silent, benevolent guardian. Poets write about its beauty. Lovers sit under its light. But this is a lie. If you could strip away the silence of the vacuum, the moon would not speak of peace. It would scream of violence. It is not a guardian. It is a tombstone marking the site of the greatest collision in Earth's history. To understand this story, we must travel back to the Hadean Eon, 4.5 billion years ago. The solar system was not the orderly, clockwork mechanism we see today. It was a chaotic shooting gallery. The early Earth Gaia was young, molten, and lonely. But it was not alone in its orbit. It was being stalked by another world. This was a protoplanet roughly the size of Mars, a lost world we call Theia. For millions of years they danced. But gravity is a relentless matchmaker. As the solar system settled, their orbits destabilized. The dance ended. The two worlds rushed toward each other at 15,000 miles per hour. How do we verify a crime that occurred 4.5 billion years ago? The evidence was brought home in the pockets of American astronauts. Between 1969 and 1972, the Apollo missions returned 842 pounds of lunar rock to Earth. When geochemists analyzed these rocks, they expected them to look like asteroids, foreign and distinct. Instead, they found something baffling. The oxygen isotopes, the chemical fingerprints embedded in the stone, were identical to rocks found in Hawaii or Arizona. This presented a scientific paradox. If the moon were a captured asteroid, its chemistry should be unique. The only explanation is disturbing. The moon was not captured by Earth. The moon came from Earth. The simulation of the impact reveals a terrifying truth. Theia did not hit Earth dead on. That would have obliterated both worlds entirely. Instead, it was a glancing blow. A sideswipe of violent geometry. The energy released was 100 million times greater than the asteroid impact that later killed the dinosaurs. In milliseconds, Theia was vaporized. Its heavy iron core plunged downward, sinking into the Earth and merging with our own core forever. But the outer layers, the rock and mantle of both planets, were blasted outward into the void. For a brief, unstable moment, Earth was not a sphere. It was a synestia. A synestia is a donut-shaped cloud of vaporized rock spinning frantically in the vacuum. If you had looked up from the surface in the years following the crash, you would not have seen stars. You would have seen a massive glowing ring of magma encircling the equator. We looked like Saturn, but built of fire instead of ice. However, gravity began to clean up the mess. The debris in the ring clumped together. It snowballed. Within just a few centuries, a blink of an eye in cosmic time, the rubble coalesced into a solid sphere. The moon was born. But it was much closer than only 15,000 miles away. It loomed massive in the sky, spinning rapidly, raising tides of magma on Earth that were thousands of feet high. This collision was the moment our planet changed forever. Before the impact, Earth's rotation was likely fast and chaotic. Without a stabilizer, the planet wobbled on its axis. The climate would have swung wildly from boiling heat to freezing ice in mere centuries, making the evolution of complex life impossible. The moon acted as a gravitational anchor. Its mass grabbed hold of Earth's equatorial bulge and stabilized our tilt at a steady 23.5 degrees. This accident gave us the predictability of the seasons. It gave us the rhythm of the tides driving the movement of oceans and nutrients. Without this collision, the Earth would be a very different place. It might be a stagnant water world with no continents to break the waves, or a chaotic wind-swept rock where life never progressed beyond simple bacteria. We often look at space and fear the asteroids. We fear the impact, but we are children of the impact. The iron in our blood, the magnetic field that protects us, the very seasons that govern our harvest, it is all a direct result of this planetary car crash. So the next time you look up at the full moon, do not see it merely as a romantic light in the dark. See it for what it truly is. It is a scar in the sky. A beautiful silver reminder that life is not fragile. Life is born from the fire, and we are the survivors.